Good morning, my app, they are back. Here's the plan. Of course, more work on the gazebo, although probably mostly after hours. Today, inside the house, more work on the frame for the dining room false wall. Doors. They're working on some different doors, double doors, to be used downstairs, mostly downstairs. There's one or two upstairs. There is, of course, a boatload of painting and skim coating. Papa Jess is relocating another couple of outlets. The stairs, the Tyler Frederick is back on site. So he'll be getting to work back on those risers. And I'm sure there'll be other bits and pieces going on around the house as well. What could possibly go wrong? I've come about 20 minutes too late here. There was a beautiful dew on the grass. It was a stunning first half an hour of the morning. Well, hour and a half. I was up earlier. But it's going to be a beautiful day, at least for a while. It's very unpredictable at the moment. Hopefully we don't get too much rain today. And we are getting more ideas for names for the swimming pool. Keep them coming. The ones I'm seeing, generally speaking, they're rather clever. It's about 30 minutes into the day. And already we've got Owen and Original Rico, and actually Carlito, but he's wandered off for a moment. Fired up the concrete mixer, getting ready to pour the concrete into those remaining tie beam areas. We have our engineer and lead foreman checking out this door, which is one of two doors that will go just here on the entrance into the gym and spa. And there are several of these double doors around the house. They do require, sorry for the spinning, take another dizzy pill. They do require quite a lot of work before they'll be finished. Something I didn't show you at the end of yesterday was a little bit more progress with this frame in the dining room for the false wall. So we now have a third area of frame in this corner, getting ready for the next stage. I'm not sure whether there is another area of framing up above the doors. We'll have to wait and see. In the main kitchen, singing Rico and Richard, our resident door experts. Well, they're experts in many things. Just remeasuring the door frame for this door that leads out onto the north side of the house. Again, double doors will go in just here. In the entrance hall, these are Herwin's feet. I'm not showing him putting skim coat on. That's what he's doing. The tiles on the stairs, on the risers. Still got one more to do, well, a couple more to do actually at the bottom of this upper section. We do have Frederick back today, so the professional is in the house. But I have to say, I was impressed with how careful Elson was being when he was doing this yesterday. Papa Jess is in Alex's room, yet more chipping out and adjustments for electrical outlet positions. Back in the kitchen, I'm going to talk about skim coat, not actually show it, although right now Painter Mr. Willie is working on skim coat in here, but they have skim coated most of the insides of these cabinets, and the engineer was quite specific in telling me not only did they do all the back walls, this is going to be a little bit hard to show, but they've done on the bottom underneath the granite. That's going the extra yard, isn't it? We did do a little experiment here. This is in the sunroom, and they've done this in a couple of locations. Well, we've just experimented with trying a couple of shades of quite light grey on the walls here. In the end, we're sticking with white, except in the dirty kitchen, where that will have a light grey wall covering. We have another delivery this morning. These go on almost on a constant basis. This morning, a whole truck full of new tiles, and I have absolutely no idea where these go inside the house. We'll find out later. This delivery actually has two parts, and this is the second. These are the baseboards, the skirting boards for the bedrooms upstairs. The location of those tiles, I should have realised. There is a bit of a clue on this wall inside the sunroom. It's been there for a long time. I forgot about it. So tiles, at least partly on this wall and on the one behind me. It's just after lunch. Foreman's had a quick look around. Next step will be they will start to put in some of the concrete hollow blocks. There will be a concrete slab for the floor, and it will be elevated because of the risk of flooding just here. It's not a massive risk, but we do get standing water. They will elevate the floor. The top of the slab will be 40 centimetres above grade. So that should give us plenty of elevation to avoid too much standing water going inside the gazebo. Here are the very unfinished doors going into the gym. A lot of different treatments will have to be applied to this. We'll go through those kind of as they happen. Here is our false wall, or the beginnings of it, in the dining room. However, it has to come out again because it was not adequately treated with selignum, the anti-termite material. So they'll take the boards off, treat them all, both sides and edges, with 3 coats, and then put them back again. On the stairs, Frederick, together with Elson, making very good progress here. So this is the downstairs half, and we've got just over half of the rises are now tiled. Back in the sunroom, here is the design for what will go on this wall, which is closest to the home theatre room. So it will be a combination of tiles and plyboard, and it'll be aligned, generally speaking. We'll take a step back with the edge of the PVC panels up here. So the edge of the plyboard will come in a straight line down from this end of this PVC panel. And then the same on the other end. It all looks rather complicated. I just said to the engineer, well, honestly, I would have just painted it. But I'm not going to get in their way. The builder's got a design. Let's go with it. Just had a chat with the engineer. So, some input from you guys again. This is the wall. It will have that tile pattern with a little bit of plyboard that I just mentioned. Their plan at the moment is also put tiles on this wall. I've just said I don't think we need them. I want to keep this house as light as possible. Personally, I think that just white paint along this side of the room will be perfectly adequate and will keep a brighter feel to the room. What do you think? If we're going to do tiles on the left, should we do something here as well? And another question for you. There is also a plan to put some light grey tiles up in the staircase. Again, my feeling is we've already lost some light from this area by filling in this side of the stairs, which I think we had to do. Do we want to
make it feel even a little darker by putting in some tiles, which would be a very light colour. They're a light grey. But do we need them? I think, again, white paint up here will help to make the area feel a little lighter and probably save a little bit of time as well. Let me know. What would you do?
It is very nearly 5 o'clock. We've just come back from a shopping trip. We'll have a look at what's right in front of us and what else has been going on in just a moment. But before that, your contributions. This time from Kevin E, who said, I used to be a drill operator. It was boring. Let's go and see what's been going on. Here we go, a delivery. Yeah, glass, and I'm in the way. So we've got the glass here, which I think is for the balcony walls and possibly for the sides of the stairs as well. Won't be going in just yet. At least it's here now. Inside the dining room, we once again have a wooden frame, at least a partial one. Now, I've not had a chance to check yet. I'm hoping they have applied at least one coat of silicone onto this on both sides. Really, when you look at the tin, it does suggest a minimum of 2 and probably 3. But I'll check tomorrow and find out what they're actually. I've just been told that the glass delivery, it is for the balconies, it is not yet for the stairs. They don't have that manufactured just yet. They may be coming back tomorrow to fit some of the glass on the balconies, but very much unconfirmed at the moment. The tiles on the stairs, they're all in. Not finished, obviously. We're still going to try and deal with those joins between each of the 2 tiles on the risers, but at least they're all in place now. This door for the master bedroom, I have found out why they haven't installed it yet. It's because they don't have it. When the door delivery came, it was missing this one. The builder thinks it should be coming very soon. Fingers crossed. More doors. This time between the kitchen and the dining room. So this design, slightly different, bigger open panes of glass will be put into this one. That's it for the regular day. There was, of course, a load more painting done. We had our full complement of 6 painters on site today. But there was almost nothing else done upstairs apart from a little bit more electrical work. Given that we were away, I may have missed bits and pieces downstairs, but the day continues for a while longer with the gazebo build. The overtime crew are hard at it. Once again, same 8 guys working on concrete hollow blocks, and on this side, this is already the 3rd level of concrete hollow block above tie beam. So they're making pretty rapid progress. I think a little bit of this was done before the regular time finished by the 2 guys working here, but now we should see quite a lot more development of this beginnings of the wall on the outside, certainly up to where the slab will be. So this is a pretty simple process. As with all these things, these guys make it look easy, but you just lay down a bed of cement mixture, put the blocks on, stagger them as always so that the edges don't line up, and then fill in the holes in the concrete hole block with more cement. Repeat. One of the little bonuses of staying out to watch these guys work a little bit later is you catch these sunsets. Now this is not obviously a very red sunset, but it is still an absolutely beautiful sky. On this side we can now see the level that the slab will be poured. It will come up to the top
of these concrete hollow blocks. That's more than 40 centimetres. So maybe there's a little bit of backfill to be done on this side. There's definitely a whole host, a bunch, a boatload of backfill to be done inside. There's no way they've got enough soil here to do all of it. We are approaching the end of the evening, at least as far as being able to film is concerned. It's soon going to be too dark. So on the right side, they've now got the concrete hollow blocks up to the level that the slab will be poured. Still got one level to go on this side, and really nothing done on this side. Over on the far end, where Sing and Rico's still working, got a little bit done. So there's at least one more evening's overtime to be done here. I would imagine that tomorrow Lito and Erwin will do a little bit more of this, but still got quite a way to go just to get up all the way around to floor level. That is it. Manny's called it. It's the end of the workday. Well, it's way beyond the end of the regular workday. So they're tucking in. You're welcome. Oh, Maesawa, not me. They're tucking in some more calamari that my beautiful Sawa has bought for them. So, tomorrow, maybe after work, there'll be more of the same, but they're just suggesting that maybe it'll be done on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. See you tomorrow.